Team, welcome back to your daily movement. Really nice session for you this morning. We're just going to work through, as always, from our backs with a little bit of breathing up into a kneeling position. Finally end this position standing, ready for you to go and attack your day. You don't need any equipment. All we're going to need is somewhere comfortable to lay or sit down. Let's come around onto our backs. And let's just get our breathing work done. So I'm just going to do this with our hands in the air today. So our hands up to the sky. And we're just really thinking about breathing from deep within the stomach. Okay, so breathing from deep within the stomach. Good work. Really trying to shift that breathing to make it really deep and cleansing. Good work. A few more breaths here. Nice. Then all we're going to do with our hands is just start to take one hand down and see if we can touch thumb to floor. And keeping the bicep nice and close to our ear. Now if you can't get into this position, just hover around whatever position you can get into, and with every deep breath that you take out, just see if you can just ease that thumb a little bit closer to the mat. But in terms of our kind of good shoulder and back health, we really should be trying to work towards getting in a position of at least thumb to ground, hopefully back of hand to ground. So if you're struggling in that position, definitely worth getting some extra work done to free up the lats and free up the shoulder. Keep an eye on your breathing. Good, let's swap to the other arm. So that arm comes up, go to the other side. Just also be aware at this time, is there any difference between arms? Do we feel one arm is easier than the other arm? Just keep an eye on our breath. Every breath we let that arm sink a little bit deeper. Good work. Just bring both hands back up to the middle for me. I'm just going to do a little bit of work to kind of start working on some spinal flexion, which is a great position to work on first thing in the morning. So all I'm going to do from here is, as we open up our hands, I just kind of want us to feel like our palms are pushing away from us. Now we're trying to push our hands up as high as we can. And as we do that, we're just going to roll up from the upper back and lift our head and just the top of our upper back, so basically shoulder blades off of the mat. So I'm just going to crunch up, take my head and my shoulder blades off the mat as I'm trying to push my hands to the sky. And then release back down and roll back onto the mat. So I'm trying to like gently rolling up, pushing the hands away from me. And back down. Really trying to get a good stretch across the top of the upper back, spinal flexion, but also trying to just activate the core muscles a little bit. Just pushing up to the sky. Back down, good work, a few more of these. Nice, last few here. And last one. Nice work, come around all the way onto your knees. And we're just going to do a little bit of work to stretch off the upper back. So both hands onto the mat, come onto our knees as well. And we're just thinking about pushing our hips backwards. And as we push our hips backwards, letting our chest sink down to the floor. So a nice wide stance with the hands. Kind of get your feet in whatever position feels comfortable for you. I kind of like to have my big toes together and my knees a little bit wider. That just feels more comfortable for me. And as we do it, we're just shifting our bum backwards, pushing into the mat. So we're really trying to push our hands into the mat and feel this stretch come across into the upper back. Once you're here, you can take a full deep breath into the lower back. And then slowly return to the start position. So we're just going to do a few of these. So into that position there, we're just really thinking about pushing the mat out and away from us. As we push away from the upper half, we sink the lower half back. We take a full deep breath in from the lower part of our back. Full exhale. And then slowly return to the start position. Now you can just speed this up or just go at whatever pace you feel like your body wants to go at. Good, just really trying to get some movement. Just get a little bit of load into the shoulders as well. Good, let's go for 2 more of these. Pushing the mat out and away from us. And last one here. Really push down that way. Good work. Spin all the way around into your squat position for me. And let's just get a little bit of play in this deep squat position. So we're just letting our heels come off the ground and just rolling from foot to foot until we feel a little bit more comfortable. And when we feel comfortable, if we want to drop both heels down, we can. If we want to play around with our hands, we can. But we're really just seeing what positions here are available to us, what positions are not available to us, and just seeing what work we can do to kind of free up any of these areas. So for me today, my ankles definitely feel tight, because I've done a lot of walking. So let's see if we can just do a little bit of work, freeing those up. If the key here is keeping an eye on your breathing. If you can keep kind of good exhale and inhale going on as you do this, you'll find that you'll get a little bit more room as you go. Just keep an eye on that breathing. Trying to maintain a nice posture. Good, just like another 10 or 15 seconds here, guys. You're doing great. Okay, cool. So let's come into a standing position now. And from here, what I want us to do is just think about your golf posture, basically. Think about golf posture, but then just tilt over a little bit more. So imagine if this was my golf posture, I'm just coming over a little bit further. And from here, what we're going to do is just take our hands into 3 different positions to work on the shoulders. So the first position we're going to be is with hands facing together. We're just going to take both hands out and ahead of us and try and get into a straight line here. Show you from the side. So from here, kind of a little bit more than golf posture, hands directly up in front of us. We're going to call this our I. Our second position, we're going to take our hands directly out to the side. This is going to be called our T. And the third position, we're going to create a 90-degree bend with our elbow, and we're going to open to here. If I show you from this way, we're going to open from here, and that is going to be our W. It's our ITW routine. So we're just going to move through it. I want you to do 5 of each, and we're just going to move through ITW times 5. Okay, so a little bit more than golf posture. Hands facing together to start. This is our I. Come out to the side. This is our T, and then we end up with some elbow bend, and that's our W. Good. Let's just repeat that 5 times. I. T, good work. W, 3 more of these. I. T, and into W, last 2. And last one here. And W, great work. So you guys can stand. I'm going to come down into my heels just for the sake of the video. But as you guys come into a standing position now, let's just release off the shoulders and release off the neck. So just a normal routine. We're going to take our shoulders all the way up to our ears. Then we're going to run all the way back, down together. Shoulders all the way up to the ears. Roll them all the way back, round together, and release 2 more of those. All the way up to the ears, roll it all the way around, back down together, and last one here, way up, back, round, and together. Good work. Let's do a little bit of work on the neck. I'm just going to take your neck, turn your head all the way to the left, and now we're thinking about taking a full deep breath in from this part of our neck. So full deep breath in, and out, turn to the right, full deep breath in, and out. Good work. Bring left ear to left shoulder. Take a full deep breath in and out. Right ear to right shoulder. Full deep breath in and out. Good. Just let your head float, and that should feel pretty good. Fantastic work, guys. Hopefully today you're feeling loosened. I think great to get some work done across the upper body and shoulders, especially if you're now going to go for a day's work behind a desk, or if you're going to go play golf. Either way, hopefully we've warmed up the key muscles for you for today. So fantastic work. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.